Hello, I'm Debbie from YourEnergyRx.com, and I hope you're having a great holiday season so far.
Hey, I'm Nancy, YourEnergyRx.com, and it is not too long until all the big holiday dates hit. So we thought we would come at you with a question. And the question is, are you in competition? During the holidays, we have a lot of competition to do a better gift, bake a better cookie, have a better party, get a better deal. And we just kind of wanted to talk about competition in general. And is it bad? Is it good? Can you even recognize it? Is it having an effect on your body? And I'm going to actually throw it over to Debbie because I'm lit up like a Christmas tree right here thinking about competition. Deb.
So as you were talking, Nancy, what I was thinking, what came to me is that competition has a lot to do with perfect pictures. So a perfect picture is just a picture. It's maybe remembering that perfect Christmas tree when you were a child, or that perfect morning, Christmas morning, where you had all those presents from Santa Claus. Whatever it is, we have these perfect pictures, and we remember these pictures, and we keep trying to recreate those pictures over and over and over again. And usually what happens is that nothing ever seems to add up to those pictures that we remember. It's an experience from the past, and it's kind of like sequels to a movie. It seems like the first one's always the best. We get all of our hopes up, we get excited, and I don't know, for me anyway, it seems like the sequels never really add up to or are as good as the first ones. So that's just what was occurring to me as you were talking about competition. Anything you want to add to that, Nancy?
No, that's actually a really good thing about the perfect pictures. We haven't talked about that with these guys yet. So that's a very good way to go. I want to get back for a minute to recognizing competition. How can we recognize, let's start with, how do we recognize if we're in competition?
Well, I know for me, I start to feel things in my body, and it's different each time, but as I'm thinking about it right now, I believe where I really feel that competition is in my heart area, or my heart chakra area, and then my solar plexus area, which is that area below the rib cage. It's kind of that place where you kind of get butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous or excited about something. And so what I find is if I start to notice those sensations in my body and I start to tune into those sensations, I can kind of just, if I'm in the right place, or even if I'm not, I can close my eyes for a moment and I can just kind of tune in to those sensations in my body and breathe. And just kind of check out what's going on and why I'm feeling the feelings I'm feeling, why I'm thinking, what I'm thinking, and what's causing my body to start to activate like that. To me, when my body activates like that, it's just telling me that there's something coming to the surface that could be helpful for me to look at. So that's one of the things I do to tune into my body and help me recognize that I'm in competition.
Okay, for me, it's the top of my head. I actually feel like I've got like a helmet of some sort on, and it like gets really heavy and thick and tight around my head like a vice grip. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm actually being like kind of squeezed out the top, which tells me then that maybe the lower part of my energetic system is like constricting and throwing me out the top. That's kind of what I'm perceiving. So you're really good at leading these meditations, these little exercises. So do you want to do a little body awareness exercise with us where we can maybe do something to notice and release some of the energy that's getting bottled up when we think the word competition or are in that situation of competition?
Sure. And before I do that, I wanted to add one more thing that occurred to me is that competition energy really separates us. It divides us. And it divides us not only from other people, but it really divides us from ourselves. And my sense is that the sensations that we feel in our body is just that division. because when we're in that energy or the emotion of love, which is oneness, we don't feel those sensations in our body. So yeah, so go ahead and if you'd like to join in with this meditation, just take a moment to close your eyes if you're in a place where you can do that. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. And then just go ahead and notice your breathing. And as you notice your breathing, just allow that breath to bring your focus and awareness back to your body. So bringing your focus and awareness and attention back to your body just immediately should start to help you to feel a little more relaxed. And then just think about any kind of competition that you've experienced in your life. As you begin to think about that energy of competition or an experience that you've had in the past, just notice where your body starts to activate. And as you notice that area in your body that starts to kind of activate, you might feel, just some tenseness, there's some tingling, there's some anxiety, you might have some thoughts coming to mind. But just imagine, as you breathe, just imagine breathing into those areas. And you can also imagine just wrapping like a pretend fist around this area too. And as you breathe in, let that fist wrap around that area. And as you exhale, just open that fist and just let that energy release. Just let it kind of fall down out of your body, down towards the earth. And the earth is just going to absorb that energy and take that energy and transmute it. And so all this stuff that's coming up is just indications that you're moving outside of that oneness. You're moving more into separation. Maybe some of this energy has to do with criticism towards yourself. Maybe there's some energy or thoughts in this energy that says you're not good enough or you don't measure up, self-worth types of things. So whatever it is, whether you're aware of it or not, just as you breathe into this energy, breathe into these sensations, just decide you're going to let it go. And you may be experiencing that your body is relaxing a little bit more. And as your body relaxes a little bit more through this process, you might gain a little bit more awareness about why this energy, this competition is affecting you the way it is. I'd always like to just say hello to my body, send my body some love. And when you feel ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Check in with yourself and see if or how you feel differently.
Wow. My head feels great. I don't know about you guys, but my head feels great. The fog has lifted. And that's all it takes sometimes, is just a little checking in. So Debbie, thank you very much. I love that. That was really good. You actually hit on everything that we can take into account when we're talking about competition. But my other question was, we think is competition a bad thing?
Well, I think it can be a negative, it can be a positive. If we look at other people and we admire what they do, and that admiration inspires us to be better or do better ourselves, then I believe that's a really positive way to look at competition. If we look at competition and go, oh, that person, maybe we pick that person apart. Like, for instance, I do some photography work. So if I went in and I looked at other people's pictures and I picked that picture apart and looked at everything that was wrong with it, trying to make myself feel better, then that's probably a less positive or a more negative way that competition can affect us.
Cool.
And then, of course, in sports and so forth, if you just want to run a faster mile or shoot more baskets or make more touchdowns, you can use that competition to inspire yourself and to be better and get better at what you want to do.
Exactly. Chefery, fashion, guitar playing, any of it.
Right.
Any of it.
Right.
Any of it. Cool. Well, I think that's pretty good. Do you guys have any other questions about competition? I think we pretty much hit on everything. So it's just something to think about. And Deb, you want to do a wrap up?
If you have any questions, feel free to type us some questions on the Facebook page, and we'll do our best to answer them. But until next time, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever you're celebrating, and have fun.
Bye from me too. See ya.